Hello, friends. It's great to be back with you one more time. Let us see what Samartha Ramdas Swami has said in his 191st shloka. देहे बुद्धीचा निश्चयो जाढळेना तया ज्ञानकल्पांतकाळी कळेना परब्रह्म ते मीपणे आकळेना मनी शून्य अज्ञान हे मावळेना. The one who cannot get rid of the body consciousness will not understand the knowledge about the truth until the end of the time. The supreme reality cannot be understood until the time there is ego. The mind will be void as the ignorance will never vanish. In this shloka, Samartha Ramdas Swami explains the importance of getting rid of the ego once again. In one of the earlier shloka also, he had mentioned that देहे बुद्धीचा निश्चयो ज्या टळेना जुने ठेवणे मीपणे आकळेना, which also gave similar message as this one. The one who is engrossed in the body consciousness will never understand the supreme truth until the end of the time. Now, obviously, one's lifespan is much less than the end of the time, which is mentioned here as Kalpantakali. One kalpa, which is a measure of time and is supposed to be equivalent to one full day, which means day and night, of Lord Brahma, is approximately equal to 8.64 billion solar years. What Samartha Ramdas Swami is indicating here is even when we consider innumerous cycles of life and death one probably will go through, they still will not understand the supreme truth if they have the firm resolution towards the body consciousness. Here, body consciousness is not just referring to the body itself, but also to the mind and the wisdom. Like a frog in a pond who thinks that the entire world is the pond itself and there is nothing beyond that pond, and who never understands the vastness of the sea, they will never be able to understand the broader concept of the supreme truth, as they are so much involved in their own self. Body consciousness will be there if we are focusing too much on the bodily pleasures and the sensual pleasures, trying to satisfy the desires of all of our senses. It will also exist if there are bodily pains. Imagine having a severe headache, in which case we cannot think of anything else, as the pain is so much that only the head and its pain is in our minds. You might also have noticed even small parts of our body make us feel the same. Let us say if there is a wound on one of the finger of our right hand, we suddenly realize how critical it is, as no matter what we try to do, our attention goes to the paining finger and the routines of life become suddenly so much difficult. Same is the case with our mind. If we are extremely happy or extremely unhappy, we just cannot think anything beyond that emotion of joy or sorrow. Our thoughts will keep coming back to the same mood. Same is the case with our wisdom due to the knowledge we have acquired. We keep on thinking that we know the best and others do not anything. Or we go to the other extreme that we don't know anything and how come others know so much more. All these extremes of the body, mind, and wisdom or knowledge make us revolve around ourselves, and within that is residing the ego. The ego of the body, ego of the mind, and ego of the knowledge all are preventing us from understanding the broader truth, which is the supreme reality, the Parabrahma or the Brahman. Samartha Ramdas Swami also talks about the emptiness of the mind, which does not have the knowledge of the supreme reality due to the ignorance even to try to understand it, or the ignorance due to completely misunderstanding the universe and everything within it as the ultimate reality. The emptiness of the mind due to that ignorance will never end until the start of understanding of the supreme truth, just like the night will not end until the sun rises on the east and suddenly there is not even a trace of the night, but the entire space gets filled up with the light of the sun. If we are sitting in a dark room with dark curtains and do not open the curtains even after the sunrise, then we will be still in the dark, even though the entire world outside is shining bright with the sunlight. In the same way, we have covered our body, mind, and wisdom with the dark curtains of our ego. Until the time we remove the curtain of the ego, we will never get to connect with the supreme reality and its bliss. Friends, if you have liked this explanation, feel free to share your feedback and do like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel A Dialogue with Our Mind. Jai Jai Raghuveer Samartha.